These are the top fantasy football pickups for week 14. That's right, I'm looking 1 week ahead. This is Nesto's crystal ball, and I'm going to tell you the best pickups to get the following week for fantasy football. When everyone rushes to the waiver wire to get the hot new pickup, I want them to already be on your roster. Historically, I've been that guy in my league. That's part of why I won 36% of all leagues I've been in the last 20 plus years. My hit rate's pretty good. Last week I called Devin Neal when he was about 3 or 4% owned. Now he's 56% owned. Basically exactly what I said happened. Chimera DK is the other guy that I called last week who was 10% owned. Now he's up to 20% owned. At quarterback, I like Shedeur Sanders. Actually, he's only 8% owned, but he has a chance to be a solid play next week against Tennessee. There's some rushing upside here as receivers actually aren't terrible. There's a chance he shows more growth in the San Francisco game coming up, and then Tennessee will be a solid streaming play the following week. Actually, no quarterbacks under 50%. I'm going even lower to Tyrod Taylor, 4% owned. This is a guy with proven rushing upside. He's a better passer than Justin Fields. They'll probably let him finish off the season. He's got a great schedule. He's got Miami, Jacksonville, New Orleans, Patriots at the end of the year. There's few teams with a better schedule than that. Under 50% wide receiver, I like Jaden Reed. Go stash him in your IR spot right now. We saw that the Green Bay can have a solid passing attack, and this is a guy who could be the best receiver on them when he's healthy. And then at 10%, I like Luther Burden. Pick him up before the Friday game if you're able to drop him in a bench spot. After that, if there's an injury break or something, we're going to just see him taking up and up and up in his snap share and his usage, and this is a guy who's one of the most talented rookies in the league. At running back, probably my favorite guy on this whole list is Chris Rodriguez Jr., only 22% owned. Yes, he has Denver this week, but he is the clear go-to running back in an offense that might get Jaden Daniels back soon. To end the year, they get Vikings, Dallas, Eagles, Giants. That's a very solid schedule for a running back. This could be a sneaky league winner. Rare to see a featured running back at only 22% owned. Under 10%, I like Isaiah Davis on the Jets. There's a chance that Breece Hall gets a little dinged up and that they let this guy go and prove what he can do. Solid looking young player. He could be a solid top 20-ish running back if he gets the starting role. As I mentioned, Jets have another friendly schedule to end the season. Moving to tight end, I've talked about him a lot, but Harold Fannin Jr. is the guy, 38% owned. He's been pretty consistent as far as tight ends go. We could see him emerge even more. I've talked about how the Browns are prioritizing him with Shedeur Sanders. He's the clear target leader on this team. Let's see what he does this week. Under 10% at tight end is a little bit tricky, but I'd probably target Dawson Knox. I know he hasn't been great while Dalton Kincaid's been out, but he gets the Bengals in week 14. That is the friendliest defense in the NFL by far to tight ends. Even Isaiah Likely just had a great game against them today. Curious where exactly I rank all these guys, by the way, go to my site fansports.com. That's where you can see my rest of season rankings, a trade analyzer, start sit feature, lots of new stuff I'm building every single week. Of the positive things that the thousands of you who've signed up already have said, this could become a full-time career coding this site and building this for you guys if it keeps going this direction. Kicker, I like Will Reichard. He's in a dome and he gets the Commanders week 14. That's a great matchup for him. Only 2% owned is Harrison Mevis. He's the kicker on the Rams right now. They get the Cardinals. That's the second friendliest defense to kickers in week 14. For defenses, I like Tampa Bay. They get the New Orleans Saints week 14. They had 26 points against them just a few weeks ago. And then deep cuts under 10% owned at defense are a little bit tricky, but I'd go for either the Commanders against the Vikings. There's a chance that JJ McCarthy's back and he has been awful. Or the Titans against the Browns are worth a consideration. Shedeur Sanders, even though he has some upside, does like to hold him the ball, take sacks, make bad plays every once in a while. Don't forget to check out fansports.com for more resources to help you win your leagues. Thank you for spending a few valuable minutes of your day with me here. Stay learning. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.